Alright, thanks for joining us today. We are going to do some button mapping 101. And we're going to do it with our Cube Controls Formula Pro steering wheel. And we're at Phoenix Raceway in the desert with the Dallara Legacy 09 car. So we are in our options menu, and of course everyone's gone through calibration before. What I like to do is make myself a little map of the steering wheel with the different functions that we've outlined so that I can quickly remember where I'm putting them. And this is a beautiful formula wheel, backlit buttons, really nice to use. And let's get started. So steering, that's easy. As I say, we've all done this numerous times. Pedals. And it's a good idea with your pedals to do full calibration. You can do dead zones with other software. So in iRacing, go to the max. Gearbox, okay. Upshifting, downshifting. I'm not using a shifter. Exit and towing the car. That is my second function, R. So you can see now it's blinking. That's just part of the way this wheel works. The buttons in the top left and top right blink when you press them. I have it for my second function button in the top left, which means that I can program all these buttons, map them all to something, but then if I press my second button and press another button, I can have a second function on. And you can even do that with third functions if you really have more mapping that you want to do. But with second functions and a nice little box here, I have enough functions that I'm covered. And I also have a Streamlabs deck in here, so that gives me even more programmable functions, not just within iRacing, but in Windows and other programs. So it's great. So this second function button is really handy. I like it in the top left. I am trying to campaign for other manufacturers to make it just behind the wheel, so somewhere you can just kind of press it quickly with your finger behind the wheel on the back of the wheel. There are some wheels that have started to do that, and I think that would be great for some of the newer wheels coming out, like the new Simucube line of wheels, to do that kind of thing. Okay, next function is for repair and tow. Oh, sorry, that's what I did, repair and tow, second function that way, and so we click that done, and then we can do our look left and look right buttons, where do I have that? Oh yeah, down here. Okay, so I have that as a function down here for looking left, looking right. Okay, completed. We can now go into other menus. We go into options. Under Auto Text Chat, we can program our own strings of information. So I have simple things like 1, 2, 3, and 5 are just messages that will pop up in iRacing. But my fourth string is a hashtag LFRF, RR, LR, WS, fuel 4 grams, and then a $sign. And this is a string that will change all 4 tires and short fuel the car. So I'll click on that and assign it to a button, so I can just do that. So let's see where I have assigned that on mine. So I have it over here, second function, and an S1 button. Okay, the next one is hashtag LFRFLRRR $sign, and that is just for changing tires only. So we'll click that one, and tires only. I should have looked at my sheet before to know where all these things are. Okay, tires only, there we go. Then I have all tires and medium fuel, and I believe that is over here. Good. My fast repair on is on my button box. Clear everything when I want to come into the pits on my button box. Take the fast repair off on my button box. Just clear tires on my button box. Right side tires, that's a second function on my steering wheel. Full service on my button box, so I can grab it quick. The next one is just short fuel. Just a short fuel. No tires, but short fuel. And that is going to be over here, second function. And I'm going to have fuel, just a medium fuel, not a full fuel, but no tires. So I've got that one programmed. I'll go over to my sound menu now and push to talk, of course, my radio button. Next channel, I've got that on my button box. I don't worry about any of the louder, softer things. That's okay. I can control that on my mic. Under control, okay, this is IndyCar, so lots of nice things to program here. So let's start with ignition. So that's over here, ignition. Oh, why did I exit? Sorry about that. Let's go back and do that again. So ignition right here. Starter right here. Speed limiter up in the top right. I really like that. And it's a flashing button, so it helps me. Push to pass. Second function on the left, so it'll flash as well. That's great. DRS. The DRS button mapped. Tear off visor. Okay. That. I'm going to go down to brake bias. I got my brake bias rotary knob here, so we'll turn it up to increase the value. Turn it down to decrease the value. And then I go down to my front anti-roll bar. Got this little knob right on the side, rotary on the side here. Turn it up to increase the value. Turn it down to decrease the value. And then I can do the same thing with my rear anti-roll bar. It's on the other side, it's on the right side. Turn it up. Done. Turn it down. Done. Click out. Then I go down to my traction control, and I have that one set over here. Traction control up, traction control decrease. Okay, done. Now there's lots of other things here that you can set, but I don't really fool around with those yet, except for maybe the right spring set. Right spring set is sometimes called your weight jacker when you're driving some of those little sprint cars. So I click on that, and I use that on my button box, but I don't use it that much. Sometimes though. And up and then down to decrease the value. So that's kind of handy. Then I go into the black box controls. So I have next black box and previous black box. So I'm using the little joystick button here. So next black box, and it's kind of going to the right. Got it. There we go. And previous, go back to the left. I'd like to have a separate button that specifically takes me to my fuel black box and my tires black box. So I've got those labeled on my wheel. And then select next control. So that's kind of like going down the menu in the black box, and previous control going up. Increment, so you can dial this to the right. Decrement, you can dial it back to the left. And toggle, you can do some pushing. So there we go. So we got everything assigned according to my little map. So let's take it out for a drive. As soon as the cat walks by the screen. There we go. So I said we're at Phoenix.
Limiter engaged.
The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Let's take that off for a second. Don't need that there. Okay. Take that speed limiter off. speed. I've driven here in a week, so I gotta just take it easy on my first lap. Trick the Phoenix here in the IndyCar is don't put both wheels down below the yellow line. Now you can dip down here, but you get a little squirrely, so you got to be careful. So maybe just only on pit entry if you're going to do that. And in turn 1 here, the new turn 1, don't go down near that yellow line. Now, if you go over here, you can dip a wheel down on the yellow line and go one wheel under it, but do not put both wheels down there. It's not like the NASCAR guys who are going way down on the apron. You can't do that here in the IndyCar. I will demonstrate now.
Laps of fuel 71. On lap 3.
So if I want to cut the track here like that,
so
don't do that.
Fast personal best lap. P22.9.
So get back up to speed now.
Laps of fuel 70. Laps of fuel 70. On lap 4.
So what you can do though,
on lap 4,
you can drop one wheel below. That. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I haven't given up my time yet. Sorry. So maybe I can't do that. I thought I could. Let's just give that another try. Let's see what happens if I try it again. One wheel. Yeah, one. Oh no, it doesn't.
You got a penalty for cutting the cord.
Okay. Well, there you go. When I was practicing earlier, I could get away with that, but now I can't. So do not drop any wheels below the yellow line in the dog leg. You will get a penalty. And you can drop it here, but it's going to slow you down because you can immediately feel a loss of grip. And there I touched the wall too. And in turn 1, if you try to kind of cheat it, you're out of control. So, I think as far as I'm concerned, I will stick to
lap time 24.946.
Above the yellow line the whole way around.
P1. Laps of fuel 49. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 6. On lap 6.
23.53.
Diesel 23.54. You're currently 0.60 slower than your best.
36. P1. Previous sector was mid-person. Laps of fuel 50. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 7. On lap 7. Previous sector was a mid-person. 22.589 new fast lap. Improving lap time 22.589 new fast lap. 22.590 P1. P1. Laps of fuel 51. Laps of fuel 51. On lapping. On lapping.
22.851.
You're now
reset lap time 22.851. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 51. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 9. On lap 9.
23.016.
was at 23.02. You're currently 0.43.
Lap time 23.016. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 51. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 10. On lap 10.
23.016.
Just done
23.009.
510
lap time 23.094. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 52. Laps of fuel 52. On lap 11. On lap 11.
So there we go. We'll just show you a few little adjustments here.
23.693.
Make adjustments on your brake bias, like I said before.
3.693. P1. P1. Laps of fuel
Traction
52.
control.
Laps of fuel 52.
Good.
On lap 12. On lap 12.
And of course, if you wish to do some other advanced functions like engine mapping, you can do that with your buttons. But what I am really what I'm really impressed about driving is using that second function button. So if you're restricted like to 12 buttons on your wheel, well, you're not. You make one of them your second function, and now all of a sudden you've almost doubled your button functions. So it's very good that way. So keep that in mind when you're doing your button mapping. And if you want to learn more about advanced button mapping with other functions, then there's a lot of good guys on YouTube showing you stuff like that. I'm just doing basic button mapping 101.
Laps of fuel 54. Laps of fuel 54.
I don't know what the pit lane speed
on lap 14.
What's your speed limit?
All tires.
45.
6.
So I press my speed limiter, and that's great. And it's blinking away here.
25 seconds
it's going.
to stall.
So we're coming for a little pit stop, and then we'll go out and see if we can do a
10, 9,
box
8,
in 5,
6,
4,
5,
3,
nice
2,
fast lap.
3,
1.
2,
Box now.
1. Perfect.
Go, go, go!
Pit stop took 7.5. Lap time 1:00.507. Lap time 1:00.507. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 77. Laps of fuel 77. On lap 15. On lap 15.
28.367.
Lap time 28.367. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 75. Laps of fuel 75. On lap 16. On lap 16.
22.617.
That's the 10th off your best.
Lap time 22.617. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 70% best. Laps of fuel 74. On lap 17. On lap 17.
22.507.
New fast lap. Well lap done. Time 22.507. New fast lap 508. P1. Laps of fuel 73. Laps of fuel 73. On lap 18. On lap 18.
22.721.
You're now 0.
Lap time 22.721. P1. P1. Laps of fuel 72.
Look out for the pit speed
Laps
limit.
of fuel 7 stopping for gas and 4 tires. On lap 19. On lap 19.
all right, there we go. Little iRacing glitch there. That wasn't nice, but that happens sometimes. Frame rate is still over 100, so I'm not sure what's going on with iRacing or my computer. But okay, we're all right.
10, 9,
Box
8,
in
7,
5,
6,
4,
5,
3,
4,
2,
3,
1.
2,
Box now.
1. Parked.
Okay, we'll try it with a few other cars on the track. Okay, here we are back at Phoenix. We have had to change the car to the IR18 because we don't have the 09 legacy car available for
Pit
this
lane
session.
speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Exit looks clear.
Try this with 2 other cars on the track. Okay, I can't see. Cat, I can't see. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hard to drive when the cat walks in the street. Handling is a little bit different.
That was a personal
Okay, I think that's a pretty good test. My first time doing laps in the IR-18 in Phoenix. Got a lot to go to practice. We'll call it a day now.
We have Harrison on track.
Watch your speed.
Hitting for fuel.
Watch your speed.
I hope you enjoyed button mapping.
Box in 770.
101.
Track in the upcoming sector.
And we'll
Dixon
see you next
returning.
time.
Gap behind his 5/100s. Johnson on track. Had Farm on track. Kirkman returning. 2 cars out on track.
15 minutes left.
Out on track.
Okay, John. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Box in 5, 3, 4, 2, 3.
Lap time
2, 1.
44.737.
Box now.
PA perfect.